Welcome back to the yard, Dad. Check it out. All the snow is gone. All of it. So now we're just sweeping up the sand here. And checking out down here. Totally gone. Oh, there's a little patch. I'll show you the back. But yeah, today we are going to get some pre and post emergent down. And then I'm going to prune up the couple of the shrubs back here. And if I see any little weeds like this, which I don't know how that's even happening, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, weeds are already popping up. There's only 3 of them, though, that I've seen. 4. Just saw another one. Here's the sign. This is where those weeds are. Besides that one you saw. But, I mean, it's crazy. Those weeds are only in the mulch beds, though. Everything looks good. This is what I'm going to be trimming. Definitely got to get that trimmed up. Basically, anything that's on here that you can see that's red, all this new growth, I'm just going to trim all of these off of it. It's these right here. They go from red to green. And they feel like bamboo. And I believe all those things do is they just suck water out of the ground. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. But you'll see that shrub, it grows like that every season. Thought I saw another one, another weed. Nope. Well, here's another look at the front. I'll probably prune this one too. And this one right here. So we got 3 of them we got to prune, and then I'll be putting down some dimension pre-post emergent last. That'll be the last thing that we do. Pretty easy day. Weather is kind of crazy. There should still be snow, but there's not. You can see the mountains up here. They're covered with snow. The first thing I'm going to do is we'll get all that stuff pruned, and then, yeah, and then we'll do the dimension. What's crazy, what I was saying, is that the weather here has just been changing like crazy, like it's just consistently changing. Today it's in the 50s, and then we have a bunch of rain and thunderstorms, and then one of the days it says it's snowing again. I don't know. Looking forward to getting this out and running. Oh, and I will be doing a live stream later, either today or tomorrow, going over some stuff. And I definitely need to get a new one of these backpack sprayers. And I've still got some seed and some other stuff, but we'll go over that in the live stream. I think it'd be easier for me to do it like that and then to make a video on it. And then that way, if anyone's got any questions or if you've got any recommendations, yeah, we'll definitely discuss that, because I don't want to get the wrong sprayer. That one is it was just a cheapo one, the Vivor. It was a 4-gallon. This worked great. It's just the hose always gave me problems on this. So, but it was the unit, not this. This works fine. We shall discuss in the live stream on that one for sure. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. That was a lot more pruning than I thought it was going to be. I actually pruned a lot more too. But here, check it out. I'll show you each area that I pruned. Got some weeds, and there's another weed. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to rain, just like it said, for the next 7 days, I think. One day it might snow. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you everything, and then we're going to get the dimension into the spreader immediately and get it down. And yeah, and then I think I'm going to do that live stream tomorrow. So this video will come out today. I always post and edit my videos the same day. Well, I try to. All right. Yeah, well, here, first spot. So this one right here. Every single year I butcher it like that. I make it look like that. Kind of like when people do the crepe murder or the crepe myrtles, and then they just every year. You'll see that thing's going to come back. It's going to be massive. I think this one might be dead. We'll have to replace that. We're watching this one. Everything else looks good. Right here, I prune these up. They're all pricker bush. There's like prickly things all over this one. Thorns. It's like kind of like a rose bush, but the whole thing it's kind of annoying. Prune that one back, so both of these would be good. I'm trying to think of the name of this one right now. This one's like red something. It's not the fire bush though. Can't remember either of the names of them right now. But pruned, done. Right now we got this one as well. The maple. This is a Korean maple, not a Japanese maple. It's got some different colors to it. I pruned it. I might come back and get a few more of these, but it's good. Right here, this one, I didn't prune this one. I don't need to. This is a pear tree. This one, this peach, I pruned it pretty heavily over here. I might still get that one branch. That kind of looks weird. And then this apple right here, I pruned this just a little bit. You kind of want to keep all your fruit trees small, even though it looks like you might not want to or something. You want to keep them small and kind of keep them looking like a wine glass. That's how you want to prune those. I might take some more off of this one. Looking good, got all those done. Then over here, this is a cherry. This is an apple. It's really weird that the leaves are still on it. And this is a pear. I pruned this one a little bit. I left these two alone. This crab apple is good. I think that's pretty much everything back here. Let me know if you've got any fruit trees, or if they're huge and they drop a lot of apples, if they're smaller and they drop less fruit. Not apples, but they drop less fruit. Look at that. And you can still see it still looks quite nice. Still working a little bit over here. All right, so first thing I got over here in the front is I pruned this one. This one will get massive. You won't be able to see the gas meter or anything like that. I pruned this, and I'm still working on this one, so I'll finish this one up. That's pretty much it. Next thing up, I'm using dimension. Put some facts right now about the dimension. All right, well, let's go. Let's get that dimension down. All right. Think we're good. I think I got everything. Just checking. Let's go over what we just did, wrap up the video. All right, so first thing, I did this whole area with the dimension, and I did fill that thing for the front and the back. I usually use 3 to 3.5 pounds. Make sure you read the directions. But anyways, we started right here, and then continuously got this whole side front yard right here. I got this sidewalk strip to right there, my property right there, all good. Got this sidewalk strip to right here. And see this little metal thing right here? If you didn't know, they usually drive these on your curb, into the curb. That's your property line. Some people spray paint them or they make a line, but ours are just bolts. But from here up, you can see dimension that I poured at the end of the season, and then it got covered with snow. It did nothing. But up to here, of course, and then we just made our passes, and I went both directions. But that's it for this one. Not sure what we'll be doing next. Probably more weed prevention, just in the mulch beds. That'll probably be the next thing. And then I'm gonna spray for bugs, spiders, all that. That'll be the next one. We'll be dealing with mulch beds. Yeah. And getting those cleaned up. Weed prevention down. What is that? Some weird stuff growing over there. But yeah, I think everything looks good. And then in the back here, same thing. Just made a bunch of passes. This thing's got some crazy colors. Look at that. It's like rainbow. It was also about the size of my fist when I planted that 2 seasons ago. Ah, the grass is looking nice. Look at that. Yeah, that's it for this one. Mulch beds next week. And then, keeping pest away. Pest prevention. I could not talk right now. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching the Yard Dad. Peace. Let's see how much we filled this thing up. Oh yeah, we filled it to the brim.